Wake up, pilots. We have been waiting for this moment for what feels like an eternity. The rumors have been flying, the forums have been absolute battlegrounds, and we have all been sitting on the edge of our seats waiting for DJI to finally make their move. Well, stop waiting, because it is finally happening. We finally have something tangible to look at regarding the DJI Avata 360. And let me tell you, if these leaks are real, everything we thought we knew about FPV and 360 drones is about to change completely. This isn't just an upgrade, this is a paradigm shift. We are looking at a set of new images that have just hit the internet, and they are causing a meltdown in the drone community. Now, I have to be honest with you right from the start. We are looking at a box. Is it real? Is it a clever Photoshop job? We are basically sitting at a 50-50 toss-up right now. But honestly, whether the cardboard is real or not doesn't even matter as much as the information that is coming with it. This leak has opened the floodgates on what this drone is actually going to be capable of, and the specs we are seeing are nothing short of revolutionary. The box leak analysis. Let's look at the packaging first because there are some clues here that even the fake leakers usually miss. Usually, when we get these leaks, the back of the box is the gold mine. That is where the specs are listed in that tiny, hard-to-read font. Sadly, these new images only show us the front. So, we are not getting that official seal of approval confirmation just yet. However, there are details here that suggest legitimacy. We noticed that DJI usually prints English plus Chinese on most of their Fly More combo boxes. Sometimes they add French if it is a specific region. The text on this box matches that pattern perfectly. So, nothing looks immediately suspicious or unusual there. It looks like standard DJI design language, clean, white, with that distinct font weight we are used to seeing. The controller controversy explained. But here is where things get really interesting. Let's talk about the controller pictured on the box. This is a huge talking point and has caused a lot of confusion in the comments sections already. The image shows the FPV remote controller. This is the same gamepad-style controller that we have seen used for the original DJI FPV and the Avata series. This is surprising because if you remember the earlier leaks from a few weeks ago, everyone was convinced we would see the RC2 controller bundled with this unit. That is the white controller with the built-in screen that comes with the Mini 4 Pro or Air 3. Seeing the old-school FPV controller here might confuse some people, but when you dig into the leak, it actually makes total sense. According to the new information coming out alongside these images, the Avata 360 is going to be a connectivity beast. It is not just locked to one system. The leak suggests this drone can connect to the goggles N3 plus the Motion Controller 3 for that intuitive, easy FPV flying that beginners love. But for the pro pilots, the manual mode flyers, you can fly with the FPV Remote Controller 3 plus the goggles 3. And yes, it seems it will even support the RC2 for those who want to fly at line of sight without goggles. So, there are no contradictions here. The box shows one configuration, but the drone is likely compatible with the entire ecosystem. This flexibility is a massive win for consumers because it means you might not have to buy a whole new set of gear if you already own a recent DJI drone. The insane specs, 8K and dual 1-inch sensors. Now, let's get to the part you are actually here for. Let's talk about the specs. The numbers being thrown around in this leak are absolutely insane. If these are true, DJI isn't just releasing a new drone, they are trying to kill the competition entirely. We are talking about dual 1-inch sensors. Let that sink in for a second. A 1/1.3-inch sensor is standard for good consumer drones like the Mini 3 Pro or Avata 2, but dual 1-inch sensors on a compact 360 FPV drone? That is unheard of. This is a hybrid beast. It is a high-end 360 camera and a durable FPV drone smashed together. Because of those massive sensors, you are getting two cameras recording at the same time. The photo resolution is claimed to be 38 megapixels. That is huge for a drone this size, allowing for incredible cropping potential. But the video specs are where the real magic is. We are looking at 8K resolution at 50 frames per second for 360 video. Why does 8K matter? Some of you might say, I don't even have an 8K monitor. But 8K is essential for 360 footage because when you reframe it or crop into a standard 16:9 aspect ratio, you lose a massive amount of resolution. Starting with 8K means your final 1080p or 4K export is going to look crisp, sharp, and professional. And for standard shooting, when you aren't using the 360 mode, you are getting 4K at 120 frames per second. That means buttery smooth slow motion is back on the menu. This is critical for FPV flying where things happen fast, and you want to slow down that dive or that gap shoot to make it look cinematic. Professional color and dynamic range. And thank goodness, the leak mentions 10-bit D-Log M. I have been saying this for years, but at this point in 2024 and beyond, if a new camera drone doesn't ship with a flat color profile like D-Log, it feels unfinished. Professionals need that dynamic range to color grade their footage and match it with other cameras like the Mavic 3 Pro or mirrorless ground cameras. It looks like DJI is finally listening to the FPV community on this one. Also, they are throwing in 120 megapixel panoramas. If you have been paying close attention to the handheld camera market, these specs might sound familiar. They line up almost perfectly with the rumors for the DJI Osmo 360 camera. So, it really feels like DJI took the tech from an Osmo 360 and built a flying frame around it. Pricing, the best part? Finally, let's talk about the price, because this is usually where the good news ends. But not this time. The price listed in the leak is roughly $6,899 in the local currency mentioned. Before you have a heart attack, that is likely in Chinese yuan. When you convert that directly, it comes out to around $975. That is a very aggressive price point. Think about it. It is cheaper than the Insta360 Sphere setup, and it is certainly cheaper than buying a high-end drone and a separate 360 camera to strap on top of it. However, we don't know what the full package includes yet. Is that just the drone? Is it the Fly More combo? If $975 gets you the drone, goggles, and controller, this thing is going to sell out instantly. If that is just the drone, it is a bit pricier, but still justifiable for the tech you are getting. Comparing this to the competition, specifically the custom builds or the Insta360 options, DJI is offering an integrated solution. No soldering, no tuning PIDs, just unbox and fly 8K 360 video. That is everything we know for now. The leaks are coming in fast, and the release date feels imminent. So, make sure you stay tuned because things could change any minute. I want to know what you think. Is dual 1-inch sensors on an FPV drone a dream come true, or is it overkill? Let me know down in the comments. If you are excited about the future of FPV or if you just want to see if this drone actually lives up to the hype, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so you don't miss the full review when we finally get our hands on one.